Back away from the camera. Back up just a little bit. Good. Everybody stand nice and tall. Warm your hands together. Give me 2 claps. Go 1, 2. Good. Now bow and say, do my best. Good. All right. Now, again, I know some of you guys are new on here for the first time. Don't worry. I can see all of you guys on the screen here. So I'm going to watch you. I'm going to encourage you. I want you guys to follow along with me. I know you can't communicate with me. Only I can communicate with you. So just follow along the best you can. All right. So everybody start doing some jumping jacks. Ready? Go. Jumping jacks. Start doing the jumping jacks. Good. Keep it going. 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 Keep moving those arms. Moving those arms. Moving the arms. Moving the legs. Get the body moving. Get it warmed up. And stop. Good job. Everybody spread your feet apart. Hands on your hips. Let's do some knee bends. We do 10 knee bends. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And lift your knees up to the front. Lift those knees up. Lift them up. Lift them up. Lift them up. Good. Keep them going. Keep lifting the knees up into your hands. Lift them up all the way up to your hands. Good. Now lift your heels behind you. Lift your heels behind you. Make sure you warm up your legs. Warm up those legs. Good. Lift the knees up again. Lift them up again. Keep moving. Good. Lift them up. And last time, heels to the back. Last time, heels to the back. Keep lifting them up. Great job today. And stop. Good job. Everybody spread your feet apart. Keep your legs locked out straight. Hands above your head. And we're going to reach down to the floor. Go ahead. Reach all the way down. Get your hands all the way to the floor. Good. Reach all the way down. Again, all I want you to do, just try your best today. I know some of the combinations might get a little confusing because they're going to be combinations we haven't done before. And come on back up. Good. Take a deep breath. Hands up. And reach down again, keeping your legs straight. So again, you want to make sure those legs are locked out straight as you reach all the way down to the floor. Get all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Touch the floor and come on back up. Good. Now your feet are still apart. You're going to bend one knee. One leg's going to stay straight as you go to one side. So again, you're going to try to go all the way down. Keep your toes up to the ceiling. And switch to the other side. So the other knee is bent, other leg is straight, toes up to the ceiling. And switch to the other side. And switch. Good. One more time this side. And one more time this side. Good. And relax. Feet together. Keep your legs straight. Feet together. Reach down. Touch your toes. Feet together. Reach legs straight. Reach down. Touch your toes. Reach all the way down. Try to get your fingertips to the floor. All the way down. Fingertips to the floor. And then come on back up. Good job. Everybody show me some arm circles with your arms. Arm circles with your arms. Good. And other way. And front to back. Warm up those arms a little bit. Good. And go side to side. And relax. Good. Everybody give me 5 amazing push-ups. Go. 5 really good push-ups. Go, 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 go. 5 good push-ups. 5 good push-ups. Good. Everybody standing when you're finished. Everybody standing when you're finished. Good. Excellent. All right, here we go. Everybody, first stance we're going to talk about is your front stance. First stance is your front stance. Now, again, a lot of this you might know, but it's always good to go back and remember it. When you do a front stance, you want to make sure that your stance is as wide as your shoulders. One of the biggest mistakes I see with our front stance is that when we go from one technique where we're doing a roadblock, when we step forward, our feet come together. Now, you see my feet, they're in a straight line right now. That is incorrect, and you'll lose your balance. So again, you want to make sure your stance stays as wide as your shoulders. One of the things I talk about a lot is pretending that your feet are on railroad tracks. Remember, railroad tracks, 2 bars don't go any closer or further apart. They stay the same distance the entire length of the track. So you want to make sure your feet are on railroad tracks as you step into a stance, making sure there's more weight on your front leg. There's 7 of your weight on your front leg. Your front knee is bent where you can't see your toes, and your back leg is locked out straight. The two measurements I want you to remember: one shoulder width wide, two shoulders long. Those two measurements are the most important thing you have to remember with your stances. Because again, I can kind of deal with something like this. This isn't the best stance because I can still see my toes, but the length is okay. The width is okay. I can make a small adjustment and just bend my front knee a little bit more, and this stance is spot on. Okay, so again, your front stance, one shoulder wide, two shoulders long. Everybody give me one good push-up and hop back up. Quick, one good push-up. And then stand back up when you're finished. Good, back away from the camera. Let's do our first combination. Everybody put your right foot back, hands up. Good, the first combination we're gonna do is a number 2 front kick. You're gonna kick your back foot, put it right back behind you. Then do a number 3 round kick. Set your foot back, and then slide back. So again, it's 2 kicks. It's a number 2 front kick, number 3 round kick, and then you slide back. So hands up. Let's do it a couple times together. We're doing it 6 times total. Ready? Show me 1, kick, slide, kick, and then slide back. Good. Get ready. And 2, kick, and slide, kick, and slide back. Good. Ready to go. 3, kick, and then slide, kick, and then slide back. Good. Ready to go. 4, front, slide, kick, and slide back. Ready to go. 5, front kick, slide, round kick, and slide back. Good. Now switch feet, hands up. Same thing on this side. So your hands are ready. You're going to do a number 2 front kick, set it behind you. Then slide, round kick. Set your foot down and slide back. Good. Hands up. Let's do it 6 times. Ready to go. 1, slide, kick, and slide back. Good. Now make sure you give me a nice loud yell on your moves. Ready to go. 2, kick, slide, and slide back. Good. Ready to go. 3, and slide back. Good. Ready to go. 4, and slide back. Ready to go. 5, kick, slide. Good. 1 more. And 6, kick, slide, kick, and slide back. Good. Excellent, excellent. All right, come a little bit closer. The next stance is going to be your back stance. The next stance is your back stance. Now, when we talk about width and length, what we're talking about, the length starts with the direction of your technique. So for example, when we talk about a front stance, well, my body is facing that direction. My whole technique is going that direction. So for example, I would step forward and punch. So again, this is length. Length is front to back. And then width is this way, side to side. Okay, so again, where my target is width. And again, length is from me to my target. All right, so in a back stance, so what I'm gonna do is, again, my target is that direction. So length, again, is front to back. Width is this way. So if I'm in a back stance, you can see that there is no width to my stance. My feet are in a straight line. What that means is if I were to pull my front foot back, my heels are gonna touch. So again, in a back stance, there is 0 width to a back stance. Now, it is 1.5 shoulders long. So what I mean by that is from here, again, if I'm going that direction and I put my foot out, it's 1.5 of my shoulders long whenever I'm doing my technique. You guys understand that? Let me back up so you can see my feet. Now, the best way to get into a back stance, everybody spread your feet apart. I'm going to show you the best back stance you can get into right now. Feet apart, everybody get in a good middle stance. Good, this is awesome. All your toes are facing me, your knees are bent. Now use this foot because we're going to go that direction. Turn this foot that way. So your foot's turned that way. Good. Now right now I'm still 50-50. Now all I want you to do is just kind of shift your weight back on your back leg. Now notice my front knee is not straight. This is not how your back stance should look. You want to make sure your front knee is slightly bent. Now if you're doing this right, this leg right now should start to hurt a little bit. It should start to get tired and then come back. Good. So again, so we're going to step into our back stance. It's 1.5 shoulders long. There is 0 width to a back stance. How much weight's on your back leg? 70%. Just like in your front stance, there's more weight on your front leg, 70%. All right, can you guys remember that? That's a lot of information to remember, but I want you to give it your best shot. Everybody give me 5 good push-ups. Go. Stand up when you're finished. Stand up when you're finished and back away. Let's move on to our combination. We're going to add more moves to our combination. So everybody put your right foot back and yell, yeah! All right, so the first combination, we did a number 2 front kick. We slid, did a round kick. Put your foot down in front. Now we're going to add a number 1 hook kick where you set your foot behind you. So again, I'll kick my front foot, I hook, and I set my foot all the way back behind you. Good, that was excellent. Now switch your feet. Keep your right foot back. Let's do it again. So kick your back leg, number 2 front kick. Slide, round kick. Hook, kick your front foot. Hook, and set your foot all the way back behind you. Very good. Switch feet, hands up. So everybody's got their belly facing that way. Everybody's got their right foot back. Let's do it. Let's do it 4 times on this side. We're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Hands are ready. Show me go. 1, kick, slide, kick, hook kick, and set it back. Good. Now we're going to do this side. Ready? This is number 2. Kick your back foot, put it behind you. Show me kick, slide, kick. We'll hook kick your front foot and set it back behind you. Very good. You guys are doing great. Right now, you should have your right foot back. Hands are up. Let's do the next one. Ready? This is 3. Ready? Go. Kick, slide, kick, hook kick. Boom, and set it back. Very nice. Ready? This is 4. Other side. Ready? Go. Kick, slide, kick, and hook, and set it back. Good. Let's do 2 more because the idea behind this is to make it faster. The faster that you can do the combination, the more effective it's going to be. So hands are up. Let's do it again. We're going to do this side. Do it pretty quick. Ready? Go. Kick, kick, and set it back. Nice. That was excellent. So everybody should have the left foot back now. Hands are up. Ready? Go. Very, very good. Good. The last stance, everybody come close, is your middle stance. So we've talked about a front stance. A front stance is 1 shoulder wide, 2 shoulders long. Your back stance, there's no width to your back stance. It's 1.5 shoulders long. 30% of your weight's on your back leg in a back stance, 30% of your weight's on your front leg in a front stance. Now let's talk about the middle stance. So a middle stance is going to look like this. Now my target is in front of me as I do my technique. So I'm going to start with a middle stance and punch to the front. Now in a middle stance, remember length is here to where my target is. So right now my feet are in a straight line. So there is no length to my front stance. 0 length to your front stance. I'm sorry, 0 length to your middle stance. You guys understand? But it's 2 shoulders wide. So I should be able to fit 2 of my shoulders between my feet. 2 shoulders wide, 0 length. Your weight should be 50-50. That means it's even on both sides. One leg is the same amount as the other side. This knee is bent the same as this knee. So again, in your middle stance, again with your back straight, it's 2 shoulders wide, 0 length, and again, it's 50-50 with your weight. Does that make sense? Can you guys remember that? If you get, everybody give me a really good middle stance. Everybody give me a really good middle stance. Put your hands on your head. Get in your good middle stance. Everybody get low. If you're like this, you're not working hard. Keep those knees bent. Keep those knees bent. Keep them bent. Keep them bent. Keep them bent. Try to go a little bit lower. Some of us have our legs bent just a little bit. It's got to be bent enough. Again, you should bend your knees where if I'm looking down, I can't see my toes. You feel this right now? And come on back up. Woo! Did you feel that in your legs? Did that hurt a little bit? Yeah, absolutely. The more you get in your stances, the stronger your legs are going to be, the less they're going to hurt. So you got to make sure you're always getting in your best stances, okay? All right, so a middle stance again, 0 length, 2 shoulders wide. Your weight is 50-50. So it's half on one leg, the same half on the other leg. Any questions on those 3 stances? Our quiz is coming up in just a few minutes. So everybody back away. We're going to add one more move to our combination. Excuse me. One more move to our combination. Right from the back, hands up. You're going to do your number 2 front kick. Just watch me first. You're going to do a number 2 front. Set your foot behind you. Do your number 3 round kick. Kick and set your foot down in front of you. Do that number 1 hook kick. Set it behind you. Now you're going to turn, spin, hook kick, and set it behind you. So again, that's the next move we added to the combination. So after you do your number 2 front, you slide, kick, number 1 hook. As soon as you set your foot down, spin hook. Boom, and set your foot all the way back behind you. You guys ready? Let's do it together. Everybody back away. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right foot back and yo. Ready and go. Number 2 front. Slide, kick. Number 1 hook. And spin hook. Good. Keep those hands up and stay in control. When you do that spin to hook kick, remember you're looking over your back shoulder. Turn, look over your shoulder. You'll take your back leg. You hook kick it across, and then you set your foot back behind you. So again, when you do your spin hook, watch one more time. I'm looking over my back shoulder. I'm turning, looking at my target. From that position, I'm going to hook kick my foot as I set my foot all the way back behind you. The faster you spin, the easier it is. I promise. So ready, right foot back, hands up. We're going to do 6 all together. 6 all together. Both sides, hands up. Ready, go. Front kick. Round kick. Hook kick. Spin hook kick. Nice. Now the other side's back. Same thing on this side. Ready, and go. Front. Round. Hook. And spin hook. Good. Same thing on this side. Now again, we're moving kind of slow, but we'll speed it up. We got 4 more. Ready? And go. Front. Round. Hook. And spin hook. Nice. Ready? This side now. Hands are ready. And front. Slide around. Hook. And spin hook. 2 more. Ready? Let's do these last 2 pretty quick. Are you guys ready? You gotta hang with me. Hands up. Ready? Go. Kick. 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 Pretty good. Hey, listen, just try your best. Just try your best. Hands up this side. Ready? This side now. Your left foot is back. Ready? This side. Do this as fast as you can. Ready? Go. Kick. 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 Okay. And good. Look at you guys. You guys did great. That was awesome. Give me a high five. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, everybody give me 5 good push-ups and we're going to start our quiz. 5 good push-ups. We're going to start our quiz. Excuse me. Are any of you guys sweating as much as I am? Holy smokes. Are you guys sweating? Let me see a sweat check. Let me see. You got any sweat on your hands? You got any sweat on your hands? I hope so. Good job, guys. All right, so now listen, let's go ahead. Let's get started with our quiz. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Here's how you'll answer. We're not going to type it in the text. We're going to use our hands. This is interactive. I want to see you. I want you constantly looking at me the whole time. All right, so here's what we'll do. When I ask a question, it'll be about your stance width. So if I say, for example, if I say, how long is your front stance? You would say like this. You're just going to hold 2 up. If you want to represent a half, you're going to do this. So this would be 2.5. So for example, if you don't say anything, if it's 0, your hands are down. This is a half. This is 1. This is 1.5. This is 2. This is 2.5. This is 3. This is 3.5. We won't go any more than 3.5. I hope not anyway. I hope nobody says more than 3.5. All right, so again, you guys understand? So if you want to say 0, your hands will just stay down. All right, let me get it to where everybody's on here. Boom, boom. All right, now I'm gonna have to go back and forth, all right? But here's what I want to see. First question again, you gotta use your hands. Don't just tell me and don't use the tap. You gotta keep your eyes on me the whole time. All right, How wide is your front stance? How wide is your front stance? Show me with your fingers. How wide is your front stance? Oh, I see some answers. I see 2. I see 1.5. I see 1. I see 1. I see a house divided, 1 and 2. How wide is a front stance? I see 2, 2, 2. Rakshita, what you got? 1. All right, just checking, making sure. Make sure you're on the ball. You better get this answer right. Let me see what's happening here. Let me see. All right. So I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is there are a few of you guys that are giving me the right answer. The bad news is more of you are giving me the wrong answer. The correct answer is 1 shoulder. The correct answer is 1 shoulder. So in a front stance, your stance is 1 shoulder wide. So that's where we go back and kind of show you again. So when we step into our front stance, remember, we were talking about width being this way. That's where my target is. This is the length. My feet have to stay as wide as my shoulders. We even remember we talked about railroad tracks. We want to make sure they never get closer together or fall further apart. So again, that's why I say it. How wide is a front stance? It's 1 shoulder wide. All right, next. Oh, by the way, that's 5 push-ups for all of you. 0 for me. Woo! I've done a lot of push-ups today. All right, you guys ready? Next question. Remember, this is nothing. At 0, half a point. 1 shoulder width. 2, 3, so on and so on. You guys with me? Okay, good. All right, let's keep going. How long is a back stance? Well, show me with your fingers. How long is the back stance? I see some 2s. I see some 2s, some 1.5s. What you got, Johanna? Is that a 2? Or are you representing Annalisa? Annalisa, what are you doing? Get up here. Let me see what your answer is. What's your answer? 1.5. All right, good. Just checking. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. All right, good. Let me see the next page. What you got? What you got? Tria, is that 1.5? Yes? All right. Good. I got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is all of you guys are right. The majority of you guys are right. If you said 1.5 long, you are 100% correct. It should have been this answer right here. 1.5 long in your back stance. So the bad news is now I have 5 push-ups. All right, next question. Are you guys ready? Get ready with your hands. Get ready. How wide is a middle stance? Show me with your fingers and your hands. Show me, how wide is a middle stance? Remember, this is 1, this is 1.5, this would be 2, this is 2.5, this is 3, this is 3.5. So how wide is a middle stance? Hold your hands in front of the camera so I can see. Do this, don't do this, don't do this. I don't know what these are. Just hold one hand up if you got one number. I can't see. All right, good. All right. So I got good news and bad news. Some of you guys were doing, some of you guys were doing this. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. This is correct. If you said 2, you are 100% correct. And there was the majority of you guys that were right. So again, your middle stance is 2 shoulders wide. That's what I like to see. That's a good answer. Wait a minute. That's 4 push-ups for me. All right, I got 10 push-ups now. All right, you guys ready? Last question. Last question. This is to make me do 15 push-ups or for you to do 10 with me. Let me make it a good one. Oh, here's a good one. How wide is a back stance? Remember, use your hands to let me know how wide something is, or you keep your hands down if you don't think there's any width. So hold your hands up if you think there's some widths. What's your number? See a couple with 1. Cody, what does that mean? Cody, you can't phone a friend. Come on. What you got? What you got? All right, got 5 seconds. I'm adding them up. I'm counting as I'm looking. All right, I've got good news and bad news. I see a lot of you guys with a finger up. I see a lot of you guys with 1.5. Remember, I'm going to show you again. In a back stance, width is this way. Now look, my feet are in a straight line. So that means there is no width to a back stance. The answer is 0. So your hand should have been down. Now that's the good news because the majority of you guys had your hands down. So again, there is 0 width to a back stance. It's 1.5 shoulders long. Your middle stance, there's 0 length to a middle stance. It's 2 shoulders wide. I know it's so confusing. In a front stance, it's 1 shoulder wide. In a front stance, it's 2 shoulders long. Now I've got bad news. You have 5 push-ups. I have 15 push-ups. Now you can do me a favor if you want. If you want to do all 15 with me, I would be really appreciative. But if you want to do your 5, it's okay. I get it. It's up to you. All right, everybody back up. Get ready. You guys, everybody's got push-ups. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, you guys, everybody come closer. Listen, you guys were awesome today. I had such a great time with you guys. Everybody give me a high five. Everybody give me a high five. High fives, high fives, high fives, high fives. Awesome. Did you guys have fun today? Give me a thumbs up if you had a good time. Good, I had a great time with you as well. Hey, got good news. Our kids' night in tomorrow night. It'll start at 6 o'clock. There won't be a SWAT class tomorrow. Won't be a SWAT class tomorrow. Our kids' night in starting at 6 o'clock. We already have 98 kids signed up for it. So it's going to be action-packed. So make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll at 6 o'clock. Don't worry. If you've already signed up, great. But we'll send the link out tomorrow. It'll be password protected so that way nobody else can join. But all the instructors are there, just so you guys know. All the instructors are always logged in here just so we can keep monitoring everything, make sure everything's safe and ready to rock. All right? It was great seeing you guys. Have a great day. Bye.